are so awake already that you've already been going for an hour. I have so much respect for the discipline that you guys have. Like, it's such an honor to be with you and such amazing swimmers this morning. My name is Allie Lothane, and I own Isha Warriors, which is yoga for teens. And what I'm hoping is over the next 6 weeks, each week we're going to target a different part of your body. So today it's going to be hip openers, which is actually like the #1 complaint that I get with athletes is tight hips. So having more mobility in your hips is going to help you be more efficient in the water, right? And you guys know better than anyone that a 1/10 of a second, 100th of a second makes a huge difference. Can you all hear me okay? Just make sure you're watching what I do. It's fine. I'm not saying anything important. All right, so go ahead and crisscross. So this is what I see, right? And this is very typical for how we sit when we're comfortable. I want you guys to imagine that you're zipping up that spine. Grow to, yes. Start rolling those shoulders around. Start rolling those shoulders around. Loosen it up. This is going to feel so good after you just lifted weights. Okay, so if you think about it, when we're sitting like this, what's happening with your lung capacity, right? We zip it up, we open up through the chest, and we're able to take deeper breaths and bring those breaths all the way into the belly. All right, so we'll just do a nice little backstroke. Alternate. Get the rotation, the shoulders. Good job. All right, shake it off a little bit. So one of the biggest differences between just regular stretching and yoga is connecting mind, body, and breath. So we're going to have you zip it up nice and tall. I am loving that. Shoulders back and down. Okay, you're going to put one hand on your belly and one hand on the chest. Yes. And then you're going to close your eyes. That might be the hardest thing I ask you to do. I know. It feels weird, right? I want you to just notice the sounds that you hear here in this natatorium. In through the nose and out through the nose. Simply, I breathe in and I breathe out. Every time you can anchor yourself to your breath, you bring yourself into the present moment where there's no pressure. Okay, there's no anxious dependence on the future or holding on to what just happened in the last race, in the last heat. In through the nose and out through the nose. Our mantra today is, I am someone before something. So often we wrap our value up with what our rank is, what our time is, if we beat our PR. And I just want to remind you guys that you are so much more than your rank or your title or your time. So take a big, huge, deep breath in. You should feel the hand on your belly moving because the breath is all the way down to the belly. In through the nose and out through the nose. I am someone before something. And just know that everything that you're doing here through swim, not just gonna make you forever strong here, but in your life. All right, so one last breath. Someone before something. And then we're gonna sweep those hands out. You can open up your eyes, stretch wide, all the way up. We're gonna bring it all the way to the heart center right here. To the chest. Good, breathe in as you reach up. Take it over into a twist. Okay, press into the knees, sit up tall, look over your right shoulder. In through the nose and out through the nose, kind of twist a little bit deeper. Good, sweep it up, take it all the way over to the other side. Kind of just crank it from the lower back, mid back, upper back, looking over the shoulder. One more deep breath here, in through the nose and out through the nose. Good, bring it back to center. Open it up, and then give yourself a big, huge hug. Good, you're gonna curl it up. You should feel that stretch happening in the lower back, the mid back. Tuck in your chin, yes, you're feeling it. Good. Okay, zip it all the way up. Forehead, nose, chin, rise up, open. Good, and then you're gonna put the other hand on top. Big hug. See if you can walk those fingers back. Yes, and then curl it up. Tucking the chin. Good job. All the way back up. We're going to move the feet so the soles of the feet are going to touch. You go ahead and just loosen up those hips. Okay, and I want you to rock it side to side. You should feel your sit bones down into the earth. For those of you who are on concrete, you're feeling it. Okay, good. I want you to kind of move it around in a circle. You don't have to hold on to your ankles if that's not available. You can hold on to your shins, okay? We're going to take it the other direction. Nice job. All right, bring it back to center with the shoulders rolled back and down. Okay, so you're going to lead with that chest. You're pulling yourself over, and those elbows are going to go into your knees. Just a little invitation. Okay, just opening up the hips. You can kind of wiggle it back and forth.
Using space.
Good job. In through the nose and out through the nose. Do you remember when you were kids and you can touch your nose to your toes? You do. I tell you what, I do yoga with little kindergartners, and every single one of them are just like, oh, you want me to? Okay, boom, and they're down, right? How quickly we lose that flexibility if we don't do it on a regular basis. I want you to look down to your toes. Give yourself one more big breath here. Exhale. Nice job. Go ahead and bring it up. Hands are going to come behind you. Feet are going to go wide, and you're just going to windshield wipe those knees back and forth. Yes, good job. And with your shoulders, I want you to roll back, and the chest is kind of puffed up. Yes, good. In through the nose and out through the nose. Big, deep breaths. All right, we're going to leave the right leg out. And then we're going to tuck in the left. And I don't want you to put it underneath. It's just right to the side. Good. Sit yourself up tall. Good. All right, so we're going to take a little twist to the left. And then we're going to come back to the right. You're going to put your left hand on your knee. Sit up tall. Good. And then you're just going to take a little bow here. And you notice like my chin is still open and the heart is coming down towards the knee. You're going to take that left hand and try and reach over towards your pinky toe. It's okay if you're nowhere near it. It's okay. Okay? Okay. You're going to take your right hand and you're going to spider crawl it to try and meet up with it. Good job. In through the nose and out. I know you're feeling it. If you start to bend your knee, back off of it. Okay? So athletes, you are amazing at strengthening. We kind of suck at being tight, right? So that's why we do yoga, is to help release the tension. All right, so kind of shake it through the shoulders. Make sure you're not holding any tension here. You're going to take one more big deep breath in through the nose and try to just get heavy over that leg. You could even hold on to the foot or hold on to the shin, right? Good job, you guys. Bring it up. Lift up that knee. Okay, rock it out. So this is a wonderful hip opener here. You can make big circles with it. Your right hand's holding onto your foot. Your left hand's underneath your knee. There you go. Nice job. Side to side. Good. All right, put your right hand down. You're going to bring it back just like this. And you can stay just like this. You can bring it down to the ground. Okay, everyone's going to be different. You might have to kind of lean into it. Okay, some of you are like, oh, that's no problem. And you can... Okay, we're just getting a nice big quad stretch right here. So you decide what's right for you. Nice job. Last breath here. Bring it on up. Good. We're not going to stay there long. Okay, shake it out. Shake it out. Thump it up. Nice work. Okay, you're going to take the right foot, bring it in. Zip up tall, shoulders back and down. First, we're going to go into that little twist over to the right. Big breath in. And exhale, take it all the way to the other side. Right hand presses into the knee, okay? And you're just like, you're pushing off with that left hand, sending yourself forward, okay? So I'm not trying to bring my nose down to my knee. I'm trying to keep the chest open, right? And bringing that chest down. So I'm going to take that right hand, I'm going to reach over. Maybe you reach over by the knee, okay? It's okay. We're just striving for that outside edge of the foot. Yes. Now you're going to take your left hand and bring it up. Okay, and maybe the right hand comes back over and just frames the foot, or maybe you keep it crossed. Okay, in through the nose and out through the nose. You may find that one leg is a lot tighter than the other. That's really normal. You're feeling that. Okay, I want you to look towards your foot and try to pull the heart center to the knee, just a little bit more. Amazing. Nice job, you guys. I know it's tight. If your leg's shaking, that's normal. All right. I want you to roll the shoulders back and down. Take one more big deep breath and just try to get heavy in the pose. Like you're just dump into that pose. Okay. Good job. And bring it up. Left hand holds onto foot. Right hand comes underneath the knee and you're going to rock it. Yeah, there you go. Big circles. Side to side. In through the nose and out through the nose. Good. All right, so we're going to take it. Lean into that left side, okay? And it's okay. Maybe this is as far as you go. Maybe you don't even put your knee down. Maybe you need to lean on this left side. Are you feeling a stretch in your quad? Okay, maybe some of you can kind of sit up, okay? Or you can come back. Right? We just want to get an awesome stretch through that quad, whatever you need to do to get that stretch. No comparison here. Doesn't matter. Last breath. Good job. Bring it up. All right. Shake it out. Okay. We're going to crisscross the legs. We're going to come forward onto our hands and knees. All right. And I'm actually going to have you walk your hands back. First, we're going to do a little froggy squat. Okay, yeah. So if you need balance, fingers are going to stay down. If you don't, you're going to come up. Hands come together, elbows into those knees. You're so strong. Nice job. Shoulders back and down. In through the nose and out through the nose. Breathe deep. I want you just to notice where you're feeling the stretch. Is it in the feet, the knees? Maybe it's the lower back. Okay, you're going to take your hands down. You're going to walk your right foot wide, your left foot wide. We're coming into a yogi squat. This is a huge hip opener. It's so good for you. Yes. Good job. I know, it's just not something we do in America. Okay, so your shoulders are back and down. You're zipped up through the spine. Yes. Okay, and those elbows are in the knees, inviting the knees open. Your heels are touching the ground. I know, you guys. I promise it gets less awkward every time. So this is a good one at home. Like if you're by your bathtub, you can hold onto the bathtub and lower yourself down. Okay. This is a really good one to do. Or you could hold onto a chair. Good job. All right. Hands are going to come down. Feet are going to lengthen. It's okay. Feet come forward. If you can't touch the ground, just hold onto your elbows. Okay. No worries if you can't touch the ground. I want you to soften your knees. And I want you to look behind you. Look through those knees.
Bro, what you looking at?
Good job. All right, come walk your hands forward and drop your knees down. Okay, fingers are spread wide. You should have about 2 fists between those knees. Okay, and we're going to go into cat-cow, which is like the bread and butter of yoga. Okay, you're going to dip the back, your chin lifts, yes. And then you're going to tuck the chin, tuck the pelvis. Okay, so as you breathe in, you're dipping your back down. This keeps your spine young. It keeps your spine supple. It keeps you having flexion in that spine. And you guys know how important it is to have a healthy spine. Good job. 2 more breaths here. As you dip your belly, you're rolling your shoulders back. Good. And as you're tucking your chin, you're tucking your pelvis, you're pressing through the palms. Bring it back to center. Okay. You're going to bring your right foot forward. And you can put your right hand on your knee. You're going to lift it up. Okay. Go ahead and put your right hand on your hip. And you're just going to push your hip to the left. Good. All right. So I want you to think about pulling back on the arm. So we're not trying to come here. We're straight up, coming to the side. Good job. Nice work. You're going to take that left elbow, bring it onto your right knee. Okay. You can stay just like this, or you can come into a deeper twist. That's going to depend on what feels good for your lower back. Nice job. In through the nose and out through the nose. Good. And bring it back to center. Okay, put your hand down. And you're going to straighten the leg. Good. Jeez. Nice job. So you should be feeling a hip opener right here on that left side. Yes? Okay, we're going to twist it, turn it. If you feel like you can lift up that right arm, go for it. Good. Bring your hand into the inside. Okay, this is called lizard pose. You kind of move. Now you should be feeling that in your right hip too. Good job. Last breath here. Drop your knee down, okay? And then I want you to think about, see if you can kind of straighten that leg a little bit. Just try it.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Good job. All right, do a little push-up here. Okay. All right, walk your right hand up, rock your left hand up. Press into that knee, okay? Sweep the hands. And then you're gonna lean into it. Okay, you're dropping that left hip forward. Yes, good job. Big arc in the back. Look up towards the ceiling. Good. Bring the hands down. You're gonna switch out the legs. Okay, doesn't have to be pretty. Okay, all right, good job. Walk it up. Stabilize, inner adductor muscle stabilize, core stabilize, zip it up. Hands on hip, lift it up. Push the hip over to the side. Does that feel good? Okay. You feel something? In through the nose and out through the nose. Good job. All right, you're going to take the elbow, bring it over to the outside. You can stay just like this. Big deep thinker pose. Or you can take the left hand, put it to the right, and kind of press off and give yourself a bigger twist. Good job. In through the nose and out through the nose. Breathe in deeply. Give yourself that huge twist here. And then you're going to come off of it. Okay. Right hand down. Tuck the toe. Good job. All right, so now we're feeling it in that right hip. Okay. Your hands on the outside edge of the left, and you're just going to give yourself one more twist. If you want to, you're going to sweep up that left arm. Open, open, open. You're pressing through your right heel. Okay, now the hand's coming on the inside. You're coming into your lizard pose right here. Good. We're thinking about dropping that hip. You're feeling it in your glutes. Good job. It's a low lunge here. Yes. My hands are in line with my heel. Okay, you're going to drop the foot, drop the knee, untuck the foot. Press into it. See if you can straighten it even just a little bit. Okay, so you're pulling back on that. Yeah, good job. Good job.
Seems like an athlete.
All right, walk it back up. Shoulders back and down. Sweep it up. Okay, and then open it, and you're leaning into it, really arcing your back. Look up towards the ceiling. Good job. One more breath here. And bring it down. You did amazing. Good. All right. Come back onto your sit bones. Okay, we're going to windshield wipe those knees one more time. So we're going to come into a reclined pigeon, and I just want to show you what that looks like, because the minute you're on your backs, you can't see me anymore. So I'm going to turn to this side. Okay, so you can keep doing what you're doing, or you can pause. All right, that reclined pigeon looks like this. You're going to take your right leg, cross it over, lift it up, and weave the hand through. Have you guys ever done this stretch before?
We just call it whatever this is.
Whatever this is pose, okay? So you're going to recline, and you're just pulling that leg in, okay? And then after we do this, we're going to drop the foot, and we're going to go side to side with it, okay? All right, so go ahead and get on your backs.
That's the booty buzzer.
This is the whatever this is pose. It's called a reclined pigeon. All right. So just remember which leg you got. And so we're going to pull it in. See if you can relax your head down to the earth. Okay. Shoulders are relaxed. Neck is relaxed. Pull the knee in. One more breath here. Good job. All right, bring that foot down, and then you're going to let it just timber to the side. One side, and I want you to hold it here for 2 or 3 breaths. Okay? And I want you to open up your arms like big cactus arms. Bend your elbows, open up those arms big and wide. Yes. Be mindful of your neighbor's space. There we go. Okay? All right, bring it up and take it to the other side. In through the nose and out through the nose. If you are breathing correctly, you don't have time to talk, right? Because we are focusing on that breath, moving in all the way down to the belly and out. Good job. Bring it back to center. Take that right leg, lift it up towards the ceiling. Put your hand behind your hamstring. Lift your left leg up towards the ceiling, hand behind the hamstring. You're pressing up into your heels. So I'm seeing a lot of bent knees. That means you all have tight hamstrings, right? It's okay. Roll your ankles around up top here. Roll your ankles around. In through the nose and out through the nose. You absolutely could slide those hands up higher if you have the flexibility, but the legs stay straight. Feel that intense stretch through the whole back of the leg. Good job. Drop your left foot down, cross your right ankle, or the other side. So whatever leg you didn't do before, okay, because everyone kind of picked a different leg, you're just coming into your reclined pigeon on the other side. So I'm holding on to my right leg. Yes, nice job. See if you can relax the head. Let the head be heavy, shoulders heavy. Pull the knee in. Breathe in deeply and exhale fully. You should be feeling those glutes here, okay? Little side to side sway, or just continue to pull it in a little bit deeper as you breathe in and out. Remember our mantra today, I am someone before something. Okay, we don't have to compare ourselves to others. It's just going to rob you of joy. It's going to rob you of self. Last breath here. And then the foot's going to come down. You're going to open those arms up into a big wide T as you take the legs to one side. Just drop them down. You should feel a twist in the lower back and an opening in those hips. One more deep breath here. Feel your ribs expand. You breathe so deep. And then you can help the legs out and let them go to the other side. Good. Nice work. If you want to, you can look the opposite direction that your knees are, just giving that twist all the way up into the neck. In through the nose and out through the nose. Good job, you guys. Help those legs out. You're going to stretch the leg up and then long. So everyone's coming into a big, long body stretch. You're going to point through your toes. You're going to reach above your head. Big, long body stretch. So your legs are long on the ground. Your legs are long on the ground. Yes. Nice job. Way to not hit anyone. Okay. You guys look like you're forming a letter. All right. So we're stretching and reaching through the arms. You're pointing through the feet. And then I want you to flex the toes. I want you to pull back on those toes, flex the feet. Pull back on the toes, flex the feet. Okay, so the feet are flexed instead of pointed. Good job. And then I want you to roll the ankles around and widen the legs out. Okay, if you had a yoga mat, you'd bring them to the outside edges of the yoga mat, and I want you to flop those feet side to side like your little windshield wipers. Good. And you're going to take your hands, and you're going to bring your hands all the way down to your sides with palms facing up, and let them touch down to the ground. There you go. Be mindful of your space. There you go. All right, I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to start to slow the movement down until you're holding stillness here. Your eyes are closed. This is your be still time. All right? It is so important to work the body, to do the things. The body definitely benefits from movement, but the mind benefits from stillness. And yoga gives us a chance to practice staying in the present, staying with the breath. I breathe in and I breathe out. I breathe in and I breathe out. Give yourself permission to be still. Allow your body to feel heavy. Okay, so we're not holding any tension in the brow. The face feels relaxed, like it's like putty. There's no tension in the jaw. We release through the neck and the shoulders. The arms grow heavy, all the way down into the legs. In through the nose and out through the nose. I want you to notice once more the sounds of the room that we're in. How often when you are competing in this very space do you notice the calming white noise of that constant water running? That could be your prompt to take a deep breath in, settle the nerves, and allow the sound to soothe you. I breathe in and I breathe out. I have prepared for this very moment. I have inherent satisfaction in the effort that I put in. I show up every day. And I can be proud of that. I don't have to base my happiness on results and outcome or status, because I remember that I am someone before something. My value does not change, whatever my rank may be. Sports are an amazing thing. Sports help bring out the greatness that lies within each athlete. But let's just remember that sport isn't the creator of that greatness. That greatness lies within you, whether you're wearing a uniform or not, whether you're competing or not. In through the nose and out through the nose. And we'll start to breathe a little deeper. I want you just to notice that air coming in. Notice as you breathe in how the chest moves. The belly rises and falls. And we start to move the fingers. Maybe you point and flex the toes or move the ankles around. Deepening the breath, you can start to shrug the shoulders or maybe move the head side to side. Another big long body stretch, or maybe you want to take your knees and hug them in tight to your chest. Like maybe that's what feels good to you. Just listen to what your body wants as you come out of this be still place. Good. And you're just going to roll over onto your side, roll onto your right side. Keep your eyes closed just for a couple more breaths here as we transition from that be still place. Who knew cement floor could feel so comfortable? I want you just to think about, just do a quick body scan. Like, how does your body feel? What is your emotion? Like, if you could pick one word to describe what you're feeling right now, what is it? And would it be the same word that you used to describe how you felt coming into class? There's no good or bad. It's just noticing how we feel and knowing that as we tap into that breath, we can bring calm and peace in any situation at any time. Go ahead and rise up whenever you're ready. You can keep those eyes closed as you zip it up one more time. You can roll those shoulders around a couple more times, or maybe stretch through the neck. As you come to a tall seated pose, we zip up that spine once more, shoulders back and down. Good job. Sweep those hands out, all the way up. Palms come together. Hold it at the top. Invite those arms back behind the ears. Feel that pull through the fingertips and keep that length in the spine as the hands come down to the forehead. May your thoughts be empowering. To the mouth, may your words be kind. And to the chest, may your hearts be filled with hope. Namaste.